Growing up wasn't really a walk in the park for me. My mom passed away when I was 10, and I lived with my older brother and my dad. My bro was around 16 at the time of this story, and usually hung out with his mates, while I, aged 13, sometimes sneaked out to drink with friends in the park. Dad? Well, he had his own demons to fight, alcoholism. He barely knew or cared if I was home. We rarely had family dinners or heart-to-heart talks. Instead, there'd often be some unknown faces around the house. Friends of my dad, or rather, drinking buddies. It was a regular Saturday night. I returned home after hanging out with my friends, tiptoeing through our dimly lit living room. Dad was snoring away on his armchair, one of his usual passed-out episodes. But then there was this guy, probably in his mid-50s, slouching on our old couch. I'd never seen him before. His gaze locked onto me, unsettling me immediately. Trying to avoid making any conversation, I quickly headed towards the stairs. I was halfway up when he remarked, "You look pretty in those pajamas." My heart raced. His eerie smile didn't help. I rushed into my room, making sure to lock the door. But within seconds, I heard shuffling outside my door, and then a knock. His voice sent chills down my spine. "Hey, don't be so rude. I just wanted to chat." Panicking, I pushed my bed against the door, praying that it'd hold if he tried to force his way in. His persistent knocks soon turned into aggressive shoves against the door. Terrified, I opened my window and screamed for help, hoping someone, anyone, would hear me. To my relief, Mr. Daniels, our next-door neighbor, responded. Hearing his familiar voice was like a ray of hope. I was too petrified to unlock the door, but Mr. Daniels managed to force it open, pushing against my barricaded bed. His face showed sheer concern as he pulled me into a comforting hug. After ensuring I was safe, he told me the stranger had fled, probably scared off by the noise. Mr. Daniels decided to call the authorities, and that night marked the end of my life in that house. Social services intervened, and I was taken into care. Even now, years later, the memory of that night haunts me. But I also remember Mr. Daniels, the guardian angel, who showed up just when I needed him the most.